What's up guys, Jesse here from JPModified. This week's episode is a build we did with one of Deepcool's new cases, the new ARC 90 case. Now, I think it's a revamp of a previous version that I'm not sure if they actually released, but they released it this time. So I hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy this video.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
So that was it. It was an Aorus themed build. So we decided to go with black, orange, and some gray accents with the design. Gigabyte asked us to feature the X470 Gaming 5 on this build. AMD was gracious enough to cooperate with Gigabyte and supply the processor, and also Gigabyte gave us the 1080 Ti that we got to use on this build as well. Yes, I know some of you probably noticed that we didn't sleeve the cables. This was kind of a rush build, and you know, cable sleeving takes time. Even though if I don't make them myself, ordering them and blah 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 still would take time. So we wanted to use the stock cables on the PSU and make it at least very tidy. Back to the case. The Deepcool Arc 90 is a really interesting case to build with. There you have a lot of options to choose from in terms of cooling. You can fit radiators inside a 360 and a 240, or two 360s. I think I haven't really tried yet. However, the case does come with its own cooling. It comes with a Captain cooler, so Deepcool ships out the case with the AIO already built in the case. Now the front is an aesthetic, okay, so it's not a reservoir. It also doesn't really do anything except, you know, have water pass through there. So if you want to take out the AIO, you'll have to take out that front accenting with the flow indicator and, you know, the bubbles and stuff like that. So if you want to replace, or if you want to do your own custom cooling, that would require removing the built-in AIO, and you'd also need to remove that tube in the front. Take it with a grain of salt. If you want to do your own custom cooling in this case, it's possible, but you will need to modify to some degree. Nevertheless, it was still an enjoyable case to build in. We will explore another way of building in this case. We will be doing another rebuild on this case, this time with custom water cooling. I already have the water blocks and the motherboard for the GPU. Now, I don't have is time yet. So probably in the next week or two, we'll be able to get things going very soon. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. All right, so that was it. Anyways, if any of you guys noticed, we did a pre-week or a mid-week episode. We did with you know, live unboxing and stuff like that. We are gonna do that again, hopefully this time this week. I had some time with me, so I modified my PS4. Now, I didn't do any water cooling or I didn't tear it up. I just did some covers like I normally do with my case mods. So that'll be interesting. The next case build video is gonna probably be one of my biggest, literally. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. Once again, this has been Jesse of JPModified. See you guys next week. Mod on.